Darren Blanchard of Claremore.
Please don't start my time until I start. I know. I'd like to talk a moment about compliance, specifically compliance with the Open Records Act. I was a compliance officer for about a decade, so I know a thing or two about rules and regulations. And I got news for you. There are major concerns about the public process in Claremore. I filed a few records requests with the city and the county, and it's amazing what I found. First, I want to talk about what compliance looks like. I filed a records request on January 8th asking for all communications with third parties that characterize, summarize, or profile citizens who have asked about public records or who have filed records requests. Basically, I asked for the Claremore watch list. I didn't know what to expect, but I received an email record from October, courtesy Becky Fromm at Night, sent direct to Lauren Harvey of Bill Infrastructure, saying there was a private citizen who inquired about the Shell LLC Bill uses to acquire property. To Ms. Fromm at Night's credit, she did not name this person, but she provided Ms. Harvey with identifiable traits of this person, including where she lived, what she did for a living, and what her family's role was in this community. She even assessed this person's threat level and gauged her motive for Project Mustang, and also noted that she was active in the Project Mustang hearings in Tulsa County. Now, I'm saying she. How do I know it's a she? Because I can look at the meeting minutes in Tulsa County from July, and I read a list of all the names that spoke at that meeting. I can look up those names and see where they live. Shayna Atkins is on that list, and she lives in Rogers County. Did I guess right? But I have a follow-up question. I'm on that list too. So what's my threat level? Do I give you, quote-unquote, heightened concern? Should I be worried? City Council? This is alarming. This is beyond Ms. Fromm at Night's scope of duty. The Claremore Industrial Economic Development Authority has a fiduciary responsibility to the public, not to build infrastructure. Yeah. And this act of overreach is putting the health and safety of members of this community at risk. Quite frankly, this is embarrassing. It's disgusting. This is absolutely shameful. And I ask you to place Ms. Fromm at Night on administrative leave until you can figure out what the hell is going on with your On the other spectrum of non-compliance, I put in another records request on January 29th asking for all city contracts, including NDAs signed with organizations or businesses that have been sanctioned by the United States Treasury Department, specifically the Office of Terrorism and Financial Intelligence. The response I got back was, quote-unquote, no records exist. Seems like a good answer, but that was a bad move, my friend. Mr. Fury, you signed an NDA in early 2024. That was with IPI Partners. IPI was rebranded as Bill Infrastructure. What's interesting, just a couple of months ago, IPI Partners was in the news, and not in a good way. They were cited in an enforcement release by the Office of Terrorism and Financial Intelligence for knowingly accepting substantial funding from sanctioned foreign investors. No, I'm reclaiming my time. Now this sounds like a bad thing, and it is. But from my standpoint, you're non-compliance with no records act. Because you said no records exist. No, but they do exist. I have it right here, black and white, so here's my question. John, were you lying then about the records I asked for, or are you lying now? And what's Bill's response? Y'all no longer work with terrorists? What's going on? Freedom of speech! Can I present my records? Freedom of speech!
Okay, we just need everybody to sit down. We need to get through the meeting so that everyone can talk. Okay. In order to get through this, it's going to help if each person can talk, whether they're for or against, without the clapping and whatever he's having. That way you could have your 3 minutes without being interrupted. So I appreciate that. I appreciate it from both sides.